I invite you all to just close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. We're just going to spend about 30 seconds breathing together, by which I mean just pay attention to your breath. Let's use these moments as a means by which we can become more present simply by focusing for a bit of time on the breath, however it is you're breathing. That makes for some compelling video, I realize. All right, so I just want to do something that we do here from time to time, which is sort of just some context, some background for what it is we're doing here in the first place. Here in spiritual workout world, we talk about working out, emphasis on the out, the issues and challenges and circumstances and situations that are not so much to our liking, that we find ourselves in, however it is that we got there. And so we know that we utilize the 15 concepts that we work with. But I think it's really important to just remember that we really are spiritual beings having human experiences, right? So that is the perspective that we take here in spiritual workout world. What does that being part of me have to say about the issue, challenge, problem, shitstorm in my life that's occurring? And we firmly believe that taking that perspective, utilizing the tools, the concepts that we use, we can really work ourselves out of anything. And much more importantly, create future realities that are devoid of these issues in the first place. So what are these issues that come up? I don't know. Anxiety is one of them. Challenging relationships sometimes for some people is a big one. Challenging financial circumstances for many people is often the thing or a thing that repeats over and over in their lives. Physical health, some people seem to do just perfectly fine physically, other people struggle often and have all manner of conditions. And so what I want to just emphasize and underline and underscore here this evening as we get ready for our tonight's workout is that there is a difference between who we are, spiritual being having a human experience, and what it is we are experiencing. There is a difference. There is a separation. In other words, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, and part of the human experience I'm having is unbounded anxiety. Now, here we believe that there are no accidents. But if I start to identify myself as an anxious person, I'm an anxious person, I suffer from anxiety. Anxiety is a big issue for me. I am an anxious person. Well, now what we've done is we've lost that separation between who we really are, spiritual being having human experience, and something that we're having, and some experience that we're having, excuse me. So we have lost that separation when we overly identify with the issue, the problem, the challenge. I'm an unhealthy person. I get sick every year. I've always had, there's always something going on with my health, right? So we start to see ourselves as the problem, and we start to connect who we are to the problem, when in fact, spiritual being having a human experience, we are separate from it. Spiritual being having a human experience came to have the experience of the problem, but we are not the problem. We're totally separate from it. So as soon as we can start to lose our identification with the issue, then we are faced with, well, if I'm not my problem, if I'm not my anxiety, if I'm not my poor health, if I'm not my empty bank account, if I'm not the person who hates their job, then who am I? Oh, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm an eternal, timeless being in a meat suit. I'm an eternal, timeless being in a body. And I came to have these different experiences. So the line is, where and with what am I identifying? Am I identifying and feeling like I am part of the problem? Or can I create that bit of separation where I'm still experiencing the pain of the problem? Oh, yeah. And I know that it's not who I am. I know that I came here to have the experience. From that place, then we can really much more readily, much more easily be in that present moment of just having the problem. But it feels awful. Well, that's part of the experience. We're having a human experience where where there's a wide spectrum of emotion that we are capable of experiencing. That is part of it. Oh, okay. And then through many of the mechanics that we use here in spiritual workout world, and I certainly hope elsewhere in your life, we can start to create more and more and more space and more and more and more distance between the issue, the problem, the circumstance, and who we really are. It's a whole lot easier from that place to then, again, use the mechanics of what we do here, use the tools of the 15 concepts that we work with to realize, oh, that's just a belief I had, or, oh yeah, I've been stuck in this for quite a while and I really want something else. Oh yeah, it's all just energy. Oh yeah, it really matters what I want. Oh yeah, it really matters what I believe. Oh yeah, it's always a really good idea to be grateful for what I have, etc., etc. All of that is far easier to do when we remember to disidentify with the issues, problems, and challenges of our daily lives. So with that, let's take one or two nice deep breaths all the way in, all the way up. Hold on to anything you like, let go of what you don't. And when you're ready, just come on back and let's see what we got.